Hi friends! Okay, so last video I did a video on how to calculate your macros, and I really hope that that helped some of you. I've had a lot of good feedback on it. A lot of people have told me that it worked, so I'm glad that it did. I hope that you guys were able to figure out your macros and hopefully start tracking. But this video I want to do, first I'm going to do my January favorites, and then I'm also going to do a few tips on how to make the most of your macros and like some tips for tracking. So let's get into it with the fitness favorites. So these are just going to be things each month I'm going to do towards the end of the month of my favorite things for that month. So I'm going to start with food. As you guys know, I just started prep this week, and my favorite snack stuff that I've been obsessed with, and I have talked about these in my Instagram posts, are pop chips. And these are the crazy hot pop chips, and for the macros for one serving, which is 20 chips, people, 20. It is 4 fat, 18 carb, and 2 protein, which if you're a macro counter, that's like amazing, because I do like 10 grams of this and it is perfect serving. It's like, I don't even know how many chips it is, but these are so good, like so good. They're limited edition, but anyways, I'm going to Hy-Vee tomorrow with the boyfriend, and I'm going to get every single flavor because these are like a life godsend. Moving on, I have not opened this yet, but I tried it. This is like, fit it into your macros because it's so good. I've had samples of this and I've tried it, but it is the Sheila G's Brownie Brittle in salted caramel, and it's seriously, I'm gonna open it and show you guys because you guys have to go buy this. It's seriously, the macros are for 1 ounce, it is 5 grams of fat, 20 carb, and 1 protein. Just look at this. Oh my god, I'm fitting this in tonight. Can you guys see that? Oh my god, I should not have opened that. So good. It's amazing if you make like a protein smoothie bowl and you like crumble it in it. Amazing. And then as well, I put this up in my Instagram post today. Today's Thursday. Hopefully this will be up tomorrow or tonight. But rice cakes with honey and jelly. I just added the jelly today, but I have been obsessed with rice cakes and honey because my coach Adam recommended it to me because he wants me taking in some carbs before my workouts. I did shoulders today. Can you guys like tell that I can't lift my arm? Maybe not. But I'm obsessed with rice cakes. Every single morning I have one plain rice cake with honey, which I'm just featuring this. This is just regular honey. I got the squeezable kind. You just drizzle your honey on top of the rice cake, and it's so amazing, and it's so nice before a workout too because you get some carbs and sugar in you, so it's a little bit easier to start your workout. But I wanted to show you guys the jelly that I'm using. So what I do is 1 rice cake, which is only 7 carbs, 8 carbs, maybe 8. And then I do 1 tablespoon of jelly. This one is from Target. This is their sugar-free red raspberry. Only 5 carbs per serving. And then I drizzle honey on top. Amazing. I seriously could eat it all day. It's gonna be like, when I'm off prep, I'm gonna dominate it all the time. Maybe on my refeeds I'll like have like 5, I don't know. But yeah, super easy, and you can find rice cakes and honey and jam everywhere. And then if you've never had caramel or the chocolate or the apple cinnamon, go get them. They're amazing. Oh, so I also posted these yesterday. These are the OatFit 100 calorie oatmeal packs, and I have the maple brown sugar one and the cinnamon roll one. This one is my favorite. I've also tried the apple cinnamon one. That one's amazing too. It has like little chunks of apples in it. They're so good, you guys. You can add these in with oat bran or regular oats or whatever you want to do, cream of wheat, and it just gives volume to your oatmeal. And if you're super low carb, 18 carbs a pack, like it's the best snack ever. Like you can just throw this in your purse and just be like, I'm gonna eat oatmeal, guys. It's fine. Delicious. All the flavors are really good. And then I also have been loving this month, I've been eating a lot of salads, obviously, because I'm on prep. So what I've been doing is adding these seasonings into my salads. Sometimes I make sweet salads, sometimes I make savory salads, but these are both amazing. These are just different kernel seasonings. They're like popcorn seasonings, but you can put them on other things. Like I put them on my chicken too. But this one is the garlic parmesan, and there's nothing in it, and then kettle seasoning. Unless you're not a fan of sodium, whatever. I'm not worried about sodium yet. Later in prep I will be. I think that's, 2 more things for food. My obsession with the White Monster continues. I literally had 2 yesterday. Oops. Not even ashamed. So good. But anyways, I'm obsessed with White Monster. It's like my go-to. That's what I use for caffeine if I'm not drinking coffee. So that's definitely my favorite. And then let me just tell you guys about the best thing that I've ever tasted in my entire life. The best Oreo ever made is the cinnamon bun Oreo. So fucking good. You guys have to try this Oreo. It is seriously so delicious. Obviously, it's one of those things that you fit into your macros if you can fit it in, but I fit it in when I can, and I haven't on prep yet, but I will fit it into my macros. Cinnamon bun Oreos. Amazing. They're better. Like, they're the best Oreo I've ever had. Okay. That was all food stuff. Now moving on, well, I guess this is kind of in the food category. This is my Fitmark LG Shield bag, and it's literally like gigantic, but it's my favorite because whenever I go to, my boyfriend goes to a different college than me, so whenever I go over there, this is amazing to bring my food with me, and I just got a job, so it'll be amazing for that too. You open it up, and it has all of the stuff in there. It has, I believe, I got 5 containers with it, but it's literally so big, you guys, and it has a thing on the front where you can put stuff in, and it has compartments on the side, and then it's got the little latch. It's great, and you guys should definitely check out Fitmark's stuff because they're amazing. That is that, and then moving on to actual fitness stuff. My favorite for this month, I have this in black too. I showed you guys this on Instagram. This is my Cyclone Cup. This has been my favorite all month. I've been using it every single workout, and I use it throughout the day. Just pops up on the top, super nice, and then the inside, it has a thing like on the, what was I saying? It has a thing on the bottom that you can put something in, and I like to put my BCAAs or aminos in there, so then when you get to the gym after you're drinking your pre-workout or whatever, you can just unscrew this, dump it in, and you don't have to carry like a baggie, and you don't have to bring your supplements with you, which is really nice. And then the top of this, you just open it up, and it looks like a little tornado. I like that. So definitely love this bottle. I have it in black too. You can find it at like Complete Nutrition or Total Nutrition, whatever. And then next favorite are my knee straps. I squat a lot, so these are extremely helpful. When I squat heavy, they just go on your knee, and they don't give like a significant amount of pressure, but like enough that it's like nice to support your knee joints. That's what they're for, and they're just super nice. Like this little white thing goes right on your knee, and it gives a little bit of compression to keep your knee joints for when you're doing compound movements like progressively, and you just like keep doing them. It's just really helpful on your knees so that it doesn't hurt as much. And then next thing is my slingshot. I have seen this several times on Instagram and YouTube, so I finally had to get it. It's super nice for warming up, like doing banded hip thrusts, or I use them when I squat sometimes. Basically what you do is you put it around your knees, and it's going to emphasize utilizing your hamstrings and your glutes and really, really giving you a nice burn. It's super duper nice if you're into leg, like lower body workouts, lower stuff like that. I use it every single day to warm up, especially when I'm doing legs and glutes. It's just super duper nice for getting your body warmed up. Next are my Chucks that I got for Christmas. These are the high top Chucks. I really, really, really love them for squatting. People always ask me in the gym, why are you wearing Converse? Well, because it's a flat sole, and when you're squatting or deadlifting, I use them for deadlifting the most. When you're doing those movements, you want a flat base so that you're able to push up on your heels and dig really deep. So these are amazing. Get some Converse, wear them to the gym, look like a badass. It's just simple. It's just a simple formula. I'm just kidding. I don't. Whatever. And then I wore this last week, but this is my favorite shirt, and I got this from TJ Maxx, but a lot of people asked me if it was Lululemon, so that makes me really excited. My friends are texting me. I don't have friends, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Becca. It's Becca texting. And Meg and Becca. Anyways, this is my favorite shirt right now. I'm really into stuff that is super tight, like on your arms and stuff, just because I like compression-y shirts. And it has the hand hole. I was wrong. I didn't even get to show it to you guys. Look. Ooh, stick your little thumb in there. It's my favorite part. So yeah, really, really loving this shirt. If you guys go to stores like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Nordstrom Rack, they have tons and tons of like knockoff Lulu stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, I buy Lulu stuff too, but I'm just saying, it's nice to have like knockoff $12 shirts. Like, come on. And then last but not least, for my favorites of January are, of course, my freaking Solos. Oh my god, that was not smooth at all. These are my Solo beats, and they're seriously the best thing ever. Yes, they're expensive. I got them for Christmas, though, from my wonderful, amazing boyfriend, who deserves, like, the best boyfriend award. But invest in Solo headphones if you are an avid lifter or a weightlifter, whatever. If you're in the gym a lot, invest in them, because this is the best thing ever since, like, French toast. Like, I've worked out for over a year and done the whole typical, like, hide your headphone down your shirt and have it on your arm. Yeah, I don't really want to do that anymore. I'm so glad I have these. They're wonderful, and I'm not saying go buy $300 headphones, because I think that's what these are, but if you get on Amazon, you can find headphones that are wireless and cheap. They're so helpful, you guys, so helpful. Okay, so those are all of my favorite things for January, and now I'm just going to give you guys 5 solid tips for tracking your macros. Just some stuff that I've picked up over the I've been tracking for over a year, so I've kind of learned the tips and tricks. But number 1, if you are on pretty strict macros and you want to schedule yourself out for the week, plan out your day in advance. Use MyFitnessPal, get on there, and track your meals. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a tip that you can do on MyFitnessPal for when you're doing tracking, like if you want to plan out your day. Okay, anyways, if you're on MyFitnessPal and you go down to the bottom and you click the More button, you can click Save Meal or Copy Meal. So if I click Copy Meal, up at the top, it's gonna ask me like when I wanna copy it to. You can copy it to the next day so that tomorrow it'll be the same meal. That's just a really easy trick on MyFitnessPal if you want to have the same meal over and over again and like plan out your week. That's a super good tip, because if you're a new macro counter and you're going into the day and you don't have your macros planned, it can be really stressful. That's just a way to de-stress, is to plan in advance. My second tip is if you are utilizing your carbs really early in the day and you don't leave yourself a lot of carbs at night, you're gonna run into problems, because there's a really good chance you're gonna wanna eat your arm off at 8 o'clock. So my advice is to plan high carb meal after your workout and then plan another high carb meal right before you go to bed. Yes, it's okay to have carbs before bed, people, seriously. Plan it at night, because that's when you're hungry or studying. If you're like me, like I study late, so I always save some carbs at night so that I'm not dying and want to eat my arm. So that's just another tip. Plan in MyFitnessPal in advance before you eat the rest of your day. Even if you don't want to plan out the whole day, plan a high carb meal at night, like oats or cereal or ice cream or something. Plan something good that you can have at night right before you go to bed, so that you don't have to be starving all day long. And then third, do not sacrifice your protein ever. Seriously, just don't do that. Make sure that you hit your protein macros every single day. A lot of people ask me, like, what do you eat for protein? Like, what do you do? Okay, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, chicken, tuna, egg whites, eggs, protein powder. You can put protein powder in anything. Yeah, there's tons of different stuff you can do, guys, seriously. But just make sure you don't ever sacrifice your protein macros. My fourth tip is don't be psychotic. If you are not prepping for a show, if you are not doing something where you need to be directly on point, it is okay to not hit them and zero them out every single day. Like, that's just not humanly, it's fine. You know, if you're in the basis of them, like 5 to 10 grams off, if you're not in contest prep, that's perfectly fine. Like, you don't need to stress about it all the time. Don't let your macros stress you out, because that is something that stressed me out a lot when I first started counting. And then my fifth tip is to use MyFitnessPal if you didn't know that already. Pay the $10 a month. Get the freaking a million perks. Oh, by the way, the perk I showed you guys is only if you have the $10 a month thing. Oops. I buy the $10 a month thing because I'm really precise and I want to know exactly what grams I'm hitting, because I am in prep, so I need to hit my numbers exact every day. So pay the extra $10 a month if you want to be more precise and be able to copy meals and post them, or want to be able to have accurate tracking. That's just a good way to do it. It's really easy to track, guys, not that difficult. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found something out of my favorites that maybe you would like to try, or something different that you didn't know. Hopefully those 5 tips helped some beginners. I know that people who track already are like, oh my god, I know those things, but some people don't know. So I like sharing tips for helping other people who are starting with macros. So if you guys have any more questions about counting macros, please ask. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and thumbs up, as well as follow me on Instagram for daily updates. And my Snapchat is Hazal25, and my Twitter is HollyG_fitness. So stay in tune for updates, and I will be making a full day of eating vlog on Saturday because I get a refeed. So yeah. By the way, comment on this video and tell me what you think I should have as a refeed, even though I already think I know what I'm having. But I get 50 extra carbs and 20 fats. So, shit's going down. Anyways, prep is going really good. 4 days in, and I'm feeling amazing. And I'm excited, and I love you guys. And thank you for watching. Bye, guys.